Pilates mat class. My name is Kim Pillard. I work at Four Seasons, and we're going to do a mat class today, just a normal mat class. I do about 60 minutes of mat class 3 or 4 times a week, so join me today. All you need is a mat, a water bottle, maybe a towel if you get sweaty, but that's it. So we're going to start standing. I want you to come to standing behind your mat. I'm going to go ahead and bring my feet into parallel, shoulders back and down, lifted through the chest. I want you to squeeze the light out from in between your thighs here and come super tall. Inhale nice and deep in through the nose, let the rib cage expand east to west, and exhale, blow that air out through pursed lips, drawing the belly button up and in. Keep that there and go again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Good. So everything should start to feel engaged. You're squeezing the light out from between those thighs. Shoulders are back and down. You've learned how to breathe. I'm going to tell you how to breathe quite a few more times during class today. But if you are breathing, I'm good with that. Just don't stop, please. That's kind of important. I usually do about 6 reps of everything, so be prepared for that. I'm also a bad counter, so who knows? You might do 7 or 8. And we're going to do some things where I'm going to show you the beginner version, and then we'll move on to the intermediate and advanced. And stick with me to do all the way up to advanced, or if it's your first or second time doing Pilates, you may want to just stick with that beginner class. All right, so we're going to roll back onto the heels rather, and open the toes wide. So now I'm in first position. Shoulders are back and down. Draw the shoulders back, head and neck long. Reach your arms long out to the sides here. Good. Reach long through the fingertips and make sure you can see your thumbs out of your peripheral vision. So my right one's always a little sneakier, wants to be a little farther back. Draw those shoulders back, and we're going to just do a torso twist. Keeping the hips forward. Inhale and exhale. Let's turn and look over that back shoulder. 2, 3. Inhale to center. Exhale. Turn the other way. 1, 2, 3. Small pulses. Inhale to center. Exhale. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. Good. A couple more each side. Inhale and exhale. Reach longer through the fingertips. Keep that belly button and hips facing me. And reach. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Last time here. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Reach your arms long and give me some small circles. Inhale forward. Exhale around 6. Inhale and exhale. 5. Inhale, exhale. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Excellent. Go the other way. So inhale behind. Exhale around and up. 6. Squeeze those legs. And 5. Inhale and exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bring those arms down. Roll the shoulders. We're going to do just a little bit of standing work here. So I want you to go ahead and bring your toes wide onto the floor, staying in that first position or Pilates V with the feet. Shoulders back, arms out, just for balance. So we're going to bend the knees and come back tall. Did you hear my ankles crack? Yes. So we're trying to work through a little bit of that knee movement here. Shoulders back. Squeeze those legs up like you were zipping them together. And one more. Perfect. Now we're just going to come down and lift the heels. Keep the heels together. Bend the knees and lift. And lift. Keep them together. Squeeze the legs tight. And 6. 2 more here. I know I said 6, but we're doing 8 of these. And 8. Good. Now alternate. Right, left. Right. Draw those shoulders back and down. Right, left, right, left. Good. And last time, we're going to come down big and come all the way up and down. 7, 6. My ankles are still cracking. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring those heels down. Roll the shoulders. Perfect. We're going to do just a little bit more standing. We're going to do quite a few different types of circles today. We already did arm circles. We're going to do standing leg circles. We're going to do leg circles in a few different directions and places today. So be prepared for that. Got a hair there. Shoulders back. Reach the right leg forward and point your toe. I want a soft knee on that left leg. Arms wherever you want them. I'm going to go a little bit more challenging today and bring the arms up. We're going to just reach long and lift that leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it up, open wide, and down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the back, keep it balanced, and squeeze back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Replace that foot and go right into the other. Remember, your arms can be wherever you need them. You could even have your hand on a chair, but this is our last portion of standing. Shoulders back, reach that toe long, and squeeze toward the front. 6 and 5. Inhale, exhale, and 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Keep it balanced out to the side. Squeeze up. 6, 5, 4. Shoulders back. 3. Tap that toe if you need to. And 1. And then toward the back. Shoulders back and down. Squeeze back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Replace that foot. Bring the hands down. Roll the shoulders. We're going to come down onto the mat here. So I want you to come toward the front edge of your mat. And we're going to end up all the way down on our back with only our tailbone to the very bottoms of the shoulder blades touching, going right into a move called the 100. Now, in order to get there, you can sit down, you can take your time, or you can do it a little bit like a ballerina here, and bring the foot behind, shoulders back. And I'm going to do this nice, slow, and controlled. Sometimes it's not as controlled as I want. All the way down, tuck, round, place both feet, and roll down. Once again, just the spine from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Reach long through the fingertips here. If you're new to Pilates, you're going to keep your feet like this. A little bit more intermediate would be right here. A little bit more advanced is to bring the legs extended. You can see, hopefully, that the toes are out and the heels are together. And then most advanced, you could even lower and raise those legs. So I'm going to start here and add on. We're going all the way to 100. So reach longer, put your eyeballs, kind of gaze right there on your belly button, and reach long through the fingers. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach a little farther through your fingertips. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to add on a little to that intermediate. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3. That's halfway. Extend the legs long. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got a few more. I'm going to lower and raise those legs to make it a little more challenging. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Bring the knees in, hands on the shin, and bring your head down for a little break. And you can tell I've got my ponytail nice and high, so the back of my head can make contact with the mat. So adjust that if you need to. All right, so we're going to go into the complete series of 5 next. So that was actually, the 100 is a warm-up for your 100. So we're going to warm up for your warm-up. We are going to warm up through the rest of the series of 5. Double bent leg stretch, single bent leg stretch, double straight leg stretch, single straight leg stretch, and then into the crisscross, which will get right into our obliques. So for the double bent leg stretch, we're already in great position. I just want you to squeeze those legs together. Hands rest right on the shins. Reach long through the head and neck. Pretend to tuck a pencil under that chin. Round through. Look at your belly button and squeeze those knees in. So I'm in a nice tight ball here. Inhale to open the arms and the legs, keeping that small back pressed in. Tuck in. There's 6. inhale, and exhale, 5, inhale, and exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can bring your head down or stay with me as I go right into the single bent leg stretch. Right hand right on the shin below the knee, left hand right on the shin above the ankle, left leg extended. We're going to pull this in for a double inhale. So it's inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Reach a little longer. Keep that gaze right on your belly button. Inhale, exhale, switch. Here's 6 and 6. Good. Here's your rest. Head down. Rock and roll side to side. We're going to do those same 2 exercises, but both legs at the same time. So get yourself adjusted here. Keep that small back pressed into the mat. Straighten both of those legs. Now, I know for some people, your legs are not wanting to go straight right now. You're like, yeah, that's as straight as they'll go. If that's the case, no big deal. Just keep them right there. So you're going to start with the legs straight, and the hands, if they are bent, the knees are bent, your hands will stay behind your hamstring. If those legs are straight, we're going to reach as far up behind the calves toward the ankles as possible. So reach long through the head and neck, tuck that pencil, and reach up. I'm going to pull that in, inhale, and exhale, extend again, once again, keeping the small back pressed in. There's 6, and 5. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, keep looking at your own belly button, and 1, and come up. Good. Now single legs. Round yourself up. If that knee is bent again, hands behind the hamstring. If it is straight, you're going to walk up as far as you can. Point both of those toes. Inhale to pull in. Exhale to release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. 6 and 6. Good. And bring the knees in, head down. Rock and roll side to side. Now, we're going to go for a little bus ride. Everybody's going to get on the bus together, and you might have your stop be before mine, or you might ride all the way to the end of the line, right? So you're going to decide what works best for you today, and you're going to stop at that portion. So if I go on to something that's a little bit more challenging than you would like today, you're just going to stay at that level that was one behind that. If your head and neck get tired, and they might, you can go back to keeping your head down to work through the obliques, and it will start like that, or you can actually support the head right at the base of your hair, and then let the head tuck back into the hand. Try not to drag the head up, but rather let the head relax into the hand. So you're welcome to try that as well if that head and neck are getting tired. And if you're new to Pilates, it's a lot to keep that head up. Know that this is our last little series with the head up, so you might be able to make it. So we're going to work right through the obliques, the sides of the abdominals. For the first one, I want you to just bring your fingertips behind your ears and let them rest there. Now, when we bring that head up, you're going to remember that the fingertips are resting on the head. The head is not resting in the fingertips, all right? That's just a place to put them. Now, we're going to start by bringing the right knee across to the left shoulder, and you can extend that left leg. And reach, bringing the left knee all the way to the shoulder, and extend. So you should start to feel those obliques firing and working through this portion. Good. So again, if your head and neck are tired, this is your zone. This is where you'll stay for a little while here. And one more each way. Good. And now we're going to roll up again, and I'm going to bring the right shoulder to the left knee. In and in. Good. Now I'm going to go ahead and extend that opposite leg of the knee that's coming in straight up. Now remember, the knee is coming to meet the shoulder, not the elbow. So think about pressing the knee toward the armpit. Good. Keep going here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Can you stick with me? We're going to change it a little bit more. Extend long to the floor to make this more challenging through those obliques. Again, shoulder to knee, knee to shoulder each time, and reach. Good. This is a bit of a long series, so bring that head down. Take a break when you need to. Good. How about one more each side? And we'll change it a little bit more. Good. Tiny break. Bring your head down. We're going to do that same movement, but we're going to have straight legs. So shoulders back on that mat. Keep that small back pressed in. Straighten both of the legs. Last time, please. And 1, excellent. Reach that leg long, point the toe, and get the hip stacked. So it's now all in alignment, right? We're gonna bring that hip forward and flex the foot to squeeze it behind. So the movement originates, of course, in the abdominals, right? Your pull powerhouse is working here. From your hips to your rib cage, all the way around is your powerhouse, according to my buddy Joe Pilates. Yes, inhale and exhale. One more, please. Perfect. Point the toe. Bring it a little bit higher than the hip. 4 circles. Inhale and exhale around. 6, 5. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, and 2. One more, please. And 1. Let's reverse it. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring that leg down. We'll bring it right over. So either in front or behind, and behind you'll just lift up as well, but I want you to straighten the leg, bring this over, grab wherever you want it, and try to keep the foot flat, shoulders back. You're kind of opening through that hip there. Point the toe, shoulders back, pull the abs in tight, and lift up. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring that knee down, tap out the hip. I don't have anybody here to tell me if we did everything on both sides. Often I forget something, but I think I got it all there. Good work. Excellent. Now I want you to come face down on that mat. So belly down, hands right under your shoulders here. Go ahead and flatten your feet. Good. Shoulders back and down. We're going to lift long through the head and neck first. So just reach long through the head and neck, and then let the chest lift a little bit, but don't use the hands quite yet. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down and feel the work all the way along your spine, and then lower yourself back down. If you're comfortable placing your head on your mat, do so. Inhale and exhale. Come back up. We're going to come just a little bit higher. So as we come higher, you find that those legs are starting to work a little bit. That is intentional. Let's go again. Reach long, inhale, and exhale. Come up. Squeeze through the shoulder blades and down. Good. So this time I'm going to go ahead and straighten the arms. Inhale and exhale all the way up. Shoulders back and down. Squeeze through the glutes and down. So you can add on one more time if you want. This time I'm going to have just the tops of the feet and the hands on. So I'm going to lift up through those thighs. Inhale and exhale up. And round, looking up, so it's not a plank, my toes are not tucked under, and my spine is rounded, and down we go. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do 2 shoulder bridges, then a couple of planks and push-ups, and then we're done. So I want you to bring yourself onto your knees, and then all the way through, feet on the mat, tuck your hips in, and the amount of distance between your hips and your heels is up to you. Often a little bit farther in is a little bit easier, and a little bit farther away is a little more challenging. So whatever works for you today. Shoulders back and down, round through the spine as you come back down. Place the hands down on the mat, opening up through the shoulders. Good. Now we're going to tuck the small back in. Feel the small back squeeze through. Start with a little pelvic tilt like you're trying to pull your pubic bone toward your head, and then peel yourself up. Squeeze through the knees here. Good. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and come right back down. Good. All right, we're going to try a little bit more advanced version next. We're going to try to do one leg at a time. So a couple of options here. You can come up and then lift the leg, or you can start with the leg off. So I'm going to start with the leg off and bringing my feet in just a little bit more closer. We'll make that a little bit easier. Not that I want it too easy. So if you start to come up and you find that the hip drops on either side, that means you need to A, engage those abs a little bit more, and B, you may just not be ready for that single leg shoulder bridge. So pull the abs in tight, start to peel up, and keep those hips even without turning that knee toward the other side. Perfect. All right, reach that leg long. Can you bring it down and up? 6, down, and up. 5, down, and up. 4, down, and up. 3, good work. 2 more, and 1. Keep it up. Lift up through the hips and peel down slowly, making sure the spine is even. You're not cattywampus on the way down here. And release the small back. Replace that foot, and let's do the other side. Draw the abs in. Peel up. Good. Sorry, I started with it bent, then straightened. Here we go. Up we go. Get those hips up and down and up. 6. Don't slam that leg. You're in control all the way down and up. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and peel down. Nice and slow. Good. Lots more versions of that shoulder bridge we could do there, but we don't have time. Good. Let the knees fall front to back. Take a moment to release that small back. And then we're going to come right into our planks and push-ups. So grab behind those thighs, rock and roll out. I'm going to grab another drink here. And come into your face down position. Now, in my class, the first plank is typically your plank. So if you like to go on your elbows, you like to go on your hands, you like to go on your knees. If you do that, I like you to cross your ankles. That takes the weight off of your patella, puts it onto your quadriceps a little bit more, or any version therein, right? A really basic beginner plank, if you've never done one before, is just a quadruped position. Shoulders are back and everything's straight. So we're gonna do your favorite plank. Usually this is where I get a break and I get up and I walk around and check everybody's form out. So today I gotta keep my good form. We're gonna talk all the way from head to toe what that plank should look like. So I'm actually kind of a middle of the road type of planker. That's my favorite, is a hands and toes plank. That's not quite the hardest. Typically a forearm plank on the toes is the hardest. So you kind of pick your poison there. Knees, elbows, toes, all right, our hands. Draw yourself up. So I'm going to engage all the way through the body before I even lift. Shoulders are back and down. And think of yourself as being a plank, right? One long piece of wood. Shoulders back, inhale and exhale up. Good. Now from your head to your toe, if you're on your forearms, you're looking down where the mat meets the floor. If you're on your hands, you're looking ahead of the mat. Shoulder blades are to the outside of the rib cage. Abs are pulled up and in. Engage through the legs and keep the hips steady. If you need a little bit of movement, you can rock forward and back here, but we're going to breathe a couple more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. I want you to lower yourself down slowly, keeping the elbows right next to the rib cage, all the way down. Good. We're going to do push-ups now. These are tricep push-ups. They work right through the back side of the arms, and arms stay in contact with the rib cage. Most of us need to do these on our knees. Shoulders back, inhale and exhale up. Now make sure your hands are right under your shoulders and rotate your elbow pits forward. Shoulders back and down, head and neck long. Pull the abs in, squeeze the glutes, and down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bring your hips back over your heels. A slight break. Good. We've got one more little plank series to do. We're going to come from a regular plank into a side plank. Just one on each side, and then we'll cool down. Perfect. All right. Shoulders back. I'm going to go on to my toes and hands again. You might prefer your knees. Just don't cross your ankles this time if that's what you want to do. Shoulders back. Pull the abs in. Inhale and exhale up. Now get everything right again. Head and neck long. Shoulders to the outside of the rib cage. Abs pulled in. Squeeze through the glutes and hamstrings and quadriceps. Inhale and exhale. Twist onto the inside and outside of your feet and lift that hand up. So you're in a nice straight line from the head to the shoulders, looking up at your top thumb. Good. Inhale and exhale. Bring that to center. Get your hips steady. They kind of want to stay high. They know that you're moving on. Inhale and exhale other way. Reach up, shoulders back, lift through the hip and rib cage. Look at the top thumb. Inhale and exhale back to center. Good. Now all you're going to do is lower yourself down nice and slow. Elbows coming right next to the rib cage. All the way through. And we're done. Awesome. Go ahead and bring your hips back over your heels. Walk your fingertips away from you for a little clamshell stretch. And then drag your hands back. Flip your palms up and let your head come down onto the mat. Shoulders to the outside of the thighs here. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Hands out. Come on to all fours. Let's do a long runner's lunge. Bring the right leg in between the hands and push up through the back leg here. Right knee right over the ankle. Lifting long through the back knee pit. Good. Inhale and exhale. I want you to try to straighten both legs. That back heel getting as close to the floor as you can. Good. Bring that knee forward and switch. Long runner's lunge. Again, knee right over the ankle. So make sure you're not forward with that knee, but rather back. Flexing the back foot, pressing up through that knee pit. Inhale and exhale. Straighten both of those legs. Head down. Good. Bend the knees. Bring that leg forward. Stay upside down here. I'm going to turn to face you. I want you to try to get those legs as straight as possible. And grab behind the calves. Good. Reach your hands down. Let your fingertips curl up. And take the hips around side to side. Making a little rainbow around your ankles. Good. Belly pulls up and in as we stack ourselves up slowly. One vertebra at a time. Hips over ankles. Knees over ankles. Hips over knees. One vertebra stacking right on top of the other. Shoulders come back, neck. And head comes up last. Perfect. Come back in your Pilates V. Shoulders back and down. Big breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Back down. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you again soon around the gym or here on Facebook. Thanks again. Have a good one.